Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you, and welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 news update video of mine. Now in this video I am going to be talking about the information that we got late last night regarding Star Wars Battlefront 2. We have information on Season 2, plus a brand new game mode and much more. Now, I'm sure this information has been relayed back to you from other YouTubers or news websites, but I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions on it, and I know some of you will be interested in what I've got to say. So let's kick things off with a piece of news that was not actually announced last night, it was announced today actually, and it's that there was some server maintenance for Star Wars Battlefront 2015. So today, all the servers went offline, and believe it or not, some people were saying they're shutting down the servers. Well, that's not what Matt Everett, the community manager, said. It was just purely server maintenance. Now, people are also saying that they're getting ready to shut them down. That is a lie. That is not true. This is just routine server maintenance. There might be a new security patch they need to put in, or they just needed to do a quality of life check. Now, EA update their games like this that are a couple of years old every so often. It's not regular. Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 still get updates like this, alright? So, you know, it's not a big deal. This game is not being shut down. It's going to be continuing for a good number of years. The servers are not going offline, so don't trust any sort of people on Twitter or YouTube comments saying it's being shut down. It's not. It's just a 1 hour server maintenance that is now over, and you can carry on playing the game. So now let's move on to the really exciting news regarding Star Wars Battlefront 2. So, EA Star Wars posted another blog post last night saying that they're working on a revamped progression system. This is what Dennis teased a couple of weeks back. Your feedback has been essential here, and we're preparing significant, that's a key word, changes to the progression that will address many of the things we've seen players asking for. Now, what's everyone been asking for? For it to be made easier and cosmetics. That's what we've asked for mainly. We'll be sharing more details about these changes in March. So I assume we're probably going to be getting the progression update towards the end of March or early April. There's also a brand new game mode coming to the game in the form of Jetpack Cargo, which I've previously reported on. It has been leaked in the data mined files, but this is official confirmation and information about it. So it's 2 teams of 8 players equipped with jetpacks compete in Jetpack Cargo, a frantic, fast-paced way to play the game. This mode will only be available for a limited time, so don't miss it. I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions on this mode and the fact it's limited timed later on in the video. You don't want to miss that because I do have a little bit of a rant, I would say. And talking about Season 2, they said we've learnt a lot from the first season of content for Star Wars Battlefront 2, and we're integrating those insights into our plans moving forward. We know you're waiting for details on what's coming in the next season, and we'll have more to tell you soon. Our goal has always been to create the best possible experience, taking into account feedback from our fans to continue to evolve and grow Star Wars Battlefront 2. They also included a huge infographic which details the Last Jedi season, and I must say the numbers are quite staggering. For example, there was 18.5 million takedowns as Finn, and there was 156 million spawns on crate, nearly 157 million spawns on crate. That's just incredible. And one that surprised me a lot was the fact that there was nearly 700,000 spawns as Tally's A-Wing. Moving on to some tweets from Dennis, the design director on Star Wars Battlefront 2. He did quote a few Clone Wars quotes and mention Obi-Wan in terms of quotes he put out throughout the Star Wars saga. Nothing to see here. He says he's not hinting towards anything. He's just rewatching the Clone Wars series. Now, before people start moaning about the lack of content, Dennis had this to say: "I'm not hinting at anything tonight, I'm just hanging out. I realise you're eager for everything to come out now, but it's going to take a while. We have some cleaning up to do before we get to the good stuff. Hang in there. I know it's going to take a month or so, but we've just got to stick through it and wait for these changes, and then we get the content we want, okay? And there should be a patch coming next Tuesday or next Thursday if they stick with their regular cycle, which will address Chewie, Palpatine, and a few other heroes, mainly hero stuff, but there will be bug fixes and things like that. Dennis goes on to say progression and career is the first on the list, obviously. We'll try and keep you entertained with some light content until we're ready for the big stuff later on. Now, if you're probably wondering what light content means, a week ago we got a patch that featured the TIE of Iden, so that was a brand new hero ship, and we also got Knight Mos Eisley. We're going to be getting content like that, so we might get new nighttime maps, I would hope so, or daytime maps, like something like for Endor. And I just think we're going to be getting little things here and there, nothing major, but it would be nice to get something every 2 weeks. That would be great. I mean, we could get something as early next week. That would be incredible if so. Now, before I end this video, I just want to talk about the limited time mode Jetpack Cargo. So there's been a lot of talk within the community complaining it's limited time and they want better modes like Conquest, supposedly. Well, here's the deal. There's a lot of games that have been coming out for the last 2 to 3 years that have included limited time modes, so it doesn't split the community, so it excites the community, so it brings players back to it, and offers something different. Now, Jetpack Cargo is a new take on cargo. People want pure cargo to come back, but the fact that it's different probably suits Battlefront 2's playstyle because the maps take longer to get into action, so the jetpacks are definitely going to help in this mode. And if you're a player of Overwatch, you're a player of Titanfall, Halo, Call of Duty, you'll know what I'm on about. They introduce modes that are a mix of a mode that is currently in the game or a mode that is maybe from the previous iteration of the game, and they mix it up a bit, and it's on for a week or 2 or 3 weeks, and everyone has a good time. Some people might not like it, okay, but it's different. And then they'll change it out with a different mode a couple of weeks later or a week later. And people don't realise that this is to keep the community together, because if they add more modes, it's just going to split it up even more. So the time it takes to get into a game will be longer. And some people might not like the mode, and people might not want to play, and this is the problems it causes. So what they're doing is they're being really strategic about it and going about it the right way. Because if this game mode is absolutely adored by the community, where most people love it and want it permanently, and we make our voice heard, they probably would consider keeping it as a permanent mode, because many other games have done it, or at least extended the time it's on, right? Now, I would like to see maybe double score in this mode, something a bit more extra unique for playing that mode, maybe even if it's for 2 days. That would be okay with me. Plus, they're probably working on other modes, because it's in the files. This is just the first one that they've managed to get out, so until you've played the mode, you can't say you hate it, right? So give them a chance, give it a go, and if you don't like it, let people know. Let the developers know, and it won't return. So that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I got on to a little bit of a rant towards the end, but I'm just trying to keep it real. Like, we haven't played the mode yet, so we can't tell if it's good or not. That's all I'm saying. You've just got to keep calm and wait for it to release, and we are getting it in a very short while. Like, people are saying February is far away. Well, it's the 25th of January. We are very close, and we're about a month away from the start, or probably less than a month away from the start of Season 2. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, and check out any of the 2 previous videos on screen. And I shall see you all in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.